What's up guys, it's Maxwell back with the next episode of my Let's Max Town Hall 10 series, and this is pretty safely gonna be a pretty awesome one because take a look at that, we are in Champions League for the first time ever. Gotta check my profile actually because I think I'm at a new trophy high. Also I want to save this reward for you guys, so let's claim that. 2000 gems going into my account, that's nice. And yeah, personal best 3400, so I had to take a defense yesterday. So at my highest trophies ever, and doing that without heroes, and the rating has actually been pretty awesome. As you can see, my queen still has a day and an hour left on her upgrade, but I wanted to record the attacks for this video now because my attack log is just so awesome. I'm gonna show you that at the end of today's attacks as well. So let's jump into my replays and see how mad crazy good I've been doing on the rating. Alright guys, so first raid is this one right here, and I want you to keep in mind the Champions League bonus. In Champions League 3 that is about 200,000 of each resource, and then 1,220 Dark Elixir I think for a 70% rate, and you will have to take notice of how many 70% rates I'm getting, and then always add the league bonus in your mind to that loot that I'm getting. I'm also gonna do it as best as possible for you guys, but yeah, it's just been insane raiding. So I've been in Champions League for a couple of days now, I think 2 days maybe, and it's been really fun. I've been finding quite a big amount of dead bases. I don't really understand why I find this many dead bases. I don't think it even has been, maybe a little bit less than in Masters League, but still very, very awesome for the bases I've been able to find. Take a look at this, 800,000 resources, and with the Champions League bonus that makes it a rate of 1.2 million, and for over 5,400 Dark Elixir. So just awesome stuff right here. And this one was actually the very next raid, guys, so found this one back to back right after the raid you just saw. So another dead base right here, able to take out that Dark Elixir drill right there with the splash damage of the balloons. You always have to take a look at Dark Elixir drill locations because oftentimes if they stand in front of defense you can do this trick like here again, where the balloons with their splash damage just take out the drills. So obviously I have not been only sniping because I wanted to get all the league bonus as well, so that's why I still went hard like this on a dead base right here. But yeah, just been doing awesome for this raid once again over, let's take a look at those results. So 5,200 dark again, and for the regular loot, looks like we are gonna end up at like, yeah, almost 900,000 loot. Yeah, 900,000 loot without the league bonus, so that makes it a rate of 1.3 million right after the 1.2 million rate, so definitely insanity right here. But how about some more Dark Elixir, guys? So this was the very next raid. So right after that, back-to-back, found this one right here with 6,000 Dark Elixir available. And I can already spoil that I was able to steal all of it. So that's very awesome. Strange space setup right here with that dead zone in the middle, but obviously relatively easy with the Balloonian attack. With the Lava Loon attack. I will admit, by the way, guys, that I have been donating myself maxed Lava Hounds for the most part into my clan castle. You know that I usually did not do that. Usually I just went by myself and didn't donate myself any troops, but over the last days it just so happened that I was able to do that, so took advantage of that. Obviously it's always nice to have a bit of extra steam inside the Champions League, especially when you don't have heroes like I do. So yeah, that's why I've been doing that, but I think it's also possible to win every raid inside the Champions League without getting clan castle troops, but I've just been doing it just because it's been more chill and obviously created bigger raids for me. So guys, 6,100 Dark Elixir plus the full league bonus, so 7,300 Dark Elixir for this raid, and once again 1.2 million in the other loot. Alright guys, this is my most recent raid, but I'm gonna show you one more raid after that I had in between. But we kinda wanna go on a climax, right? So I gotta save one more raid for the end, and that one is definitely gonna blow you away. So this one is not quite as big, although there was a potential for over 1 million loot available in the base again. I was not able to steal it all for this one. Started off by sniping a little bit as usual, and then just went spammy from one of the sides as I like to do. I think this is just the most efficient way to go about dead bases. So a couple more balloons being sprinkled in right here. Didn't really work out that ideal. The Archer Tower was left standing, so one more balloon going in for that. Taking it out with the Rage Spell, so good to go now with the Spam Balloonian over at the top right there. Free spell for Queen and Air Defense. Gonna save me a bit of damage. Unfortunately though, that one Archer Tower was left standing in the 3 o'clock corner right here, but able to get the 50% and the league bonus, so this time not the full league bonus, but still a pretty decent one. Makes for a rate of about 1.1 million this time, so still very awesome stuff, and over 4,000 Dark Elixir as well, so yeah, doing good on that, but not as big as the other rates. But as I said, I got one more left to you and for you guys, and let's check that out right now. So this one, guys, is the mother of all finds right here. Whenever you press next and this space pops up, you just have to smile. I was really hoping to be able to 3-star this one, but just didn't work out. I think mainly due to the enemy queen and air sweeper location in this case. But hey, I'm not gonna complain. It was still pretty awesome. So let's check it out. Was actually able to steal, I think, all the gold. So that was about 600,000 gold for this one, and I was able to steal over 900,000 elixir for this raid. So that made for a net loot of 1.6 million, or no, 1.5 million without the league bonus, and obviously I got the full league bonus. So yeah, that made for a rate of 1.9 million resources for this one, and definitely the biggest raid I ever had on Legend Killer, so definitely had to share that with you guys. Awesome stuff. Also 6,000 Dark Elixir for this one, again with the league bonus. Check out those stats, guys. I think it's good to keep those more on screen for a couple more seconds. So 1, 2, gonna switch it away now. So awesome stuff. And as I promised, I'm gonna show you my attack log. So let's check that out. There we go. There's the attack log. So those two top rates, I actually showed you both of those. We just looked at this one right here. So shout out to 511 Munir for having all that loot. And then as you can see, just awesome rates throughout. Sometimes like this one, there's not as much regular loot, but a lot of Dark Elixir, and that's obviously then cool as well, because Champions League bonus is so big that it's yeah, just possible to do that. As you can see, I've always been rocking one Lava Hound of my own in my army composition, so going a bit heavier on Dark Elixir, but let's actually check out the Dark Elixir cost of that army, because it's still pretty okay. This is the army that I've been using right here, so 1,100 Dark Elixir, that's less than the league bonus, so whenever you get 70%, you pretty much don't have any Dark Elixir costs for the army. Well, of course you have them, but they are negotiated by the league bonus, so if you can then steal 3,000 Dark Elixir, that's a net gain of 3,000, and with the cost of 263,000 Elixir, with the Champions League bonus, whenever you steal a bit of Elixir, also don't have to worry about that. So yeah, been going pretty awesome, and obviously when you're in Champions League, you're gonna gain a lot of gold as well, just due to the league bonus. Take a look at how crazy I've been going over here with the walls. I'm actually gonna show you my progress base, just so that we can check out. That's the wrong button right there. Just so that we can check out my wall progress. So as you can see, actually there's another. Oops, I didn't mean to place that gold storage. We can collect that wall. So yeah, here we are, 228 level 10 walls now, as well as 22 level 11 walls. That makes for a total of 250 walls now that are at level 10 or higher, which is my first goal. So pretty close on that, only 25 walls left. Probably gonna be able to do that within the next week or week and a half or 2 weeks. So I'm stoked about that. I'm gonna have my walls at a pretty decent level before all my defenses are. And obviously I'm not gonna stop. I'm also gonna upgrade all the walls to level 11. So that should be pretty awesome. I'm obviously gonna throw you guys the queen upgrade tomorrow, so that should come up right after this. Alright guys, so here we are. The queen has finished her upgrade up to level 35, so let's go ahead and get her to level 36 then. Get another level out of the way, and then after that, of course, only 4 levels left, so definitely getting very close to max now. Also, one of my builds finished up. As you can see, this cannon right here has the new artwork because it is now level 9, and I definitely want to get that to level 10 just so it looks like all the other cannons, and we will have that sort of done for now, because then I will probably upgrade my cannons last after I've got that to level 10 as well. So we are gonna need a little bit more gold for that, so I'm gonna do a couple of raids and then record the end of this video for you guys with the cannon upgrade. Alright guys, so did a couple of attacks in the meantime, and now we have enough gold to start the cannon, so 1.6 million, let's get that going and get that shiny level gold, that shiny golden cannon right there, which of course will be level 10, so yeah, that's gonna do it for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed, and until the next one, I will see you all later. Peace out.